a typical college fuck and I don't care anything about myself and my own social life, I'm gonna ignore you for the rest of the bus ride. Later.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Frank Show. Our topic of the week is college.
Fuck college. And let's just fucking go right into this. It's expensive as shit for you kids. Like, if you can't afford college. If your parents saved up your whole life, you might be able to afford college. But it's likely that you're gonna get a loan from the government, and then you're gonna have to pay thousands for tuition and thousands for textbooks and buy your own tests, and you don't really get anything out of it.
That is true.
Yeah, we live in Ontario, so we get OSAP, and this is a system by the government.
It's what you want.
Where they loan us a lot of money, and then as soon as we graduate, we owe them even more money. So unless we get a job, which, you know, balancing college and a job is hard as fuck. Like,
right.
Even finding a job.
Right now I do 25 hours a week. Next semester I'm going up to 32 hours a week, so.
Yeah, mix that with a part-time job. Part-time job is how many hours a week?
15 to 20, I think.
15. So like, you have no socializing time. And from there, I guess we can go into socializing in general, which is fucking hard to do in college to begin with.
Yeah, college is like walking into a fucking mall where no one wants to have anything to do with you. So you say, hey, what's up? And they just ignore you.
Like I was going to start, people always have something to do. They're in groups, or they've got their fucking earphones in, or they're texting. No one talks to people in person anymore. Like, you can go up to someone and say, hey, how's it going? What course are you in? And they will treat you like you are a rapist. That's the best way to put it. Or
it's like, hey, you want to add me on Facebook just so I can talk to you? Okay, see ya.
Yeah, that's another thing. People only talk on Facebook.
Yeah.
This is sad. Almost everyone I've met so far in college, I've had to start talking to fucking on Facebook or on the fucking internet, which is sad. Because you go to people and you're like, hey, you want to talk on the internet? And they're like, okay. Or you meet them on the internet, they're like, hey, you want to go see in person? Well, I trust you now that you've texted me things. You're clearly not a rapist. A rapist wouldn't have Facebook. It's stupid. And here's another thing, guys. If you're going to go to college, for fuck's sake, wait till you're 19. Like, seriously, every event, like, you hear about pubs all the time. We can't fucking go. And if we do, we get big X's drawn on our hands. They take our student ID and they wrap us up in these fucking, what would you call them, wristbands, I guess, that look like you're too short to go on a ride at the fucking water park.
It's like those Wonderland wristbands.
You stand out a lot, and you're just sitting there like, why am I here? I can't.
And then people don't want to hang out with underage little kids, I guess.
And everyone's like posting them all, like, getting drunk as fuck at the pub tonight.
And I'm like, water!
This is what you get if you're.
It's like 4 bottles of water, so.
Yeah.
4 bottles of water. Oh god,
Yeah. And everyone's already got groups. It's like high school, but except high school, you can kind of walk up to people and be like, hey, what's up? They've already got pre-planned, like, they know people somehow. There's a group of, in my business class, this is just my experience, we have a group of old people that are, well, in my opinion, old, it's like 30 to 40-year-olds coming back for a second career. They always talk about, you know, having 16 years of Ford experience. There's Asians, and they're all like, oh, we love accounting, and that was racist as fuck. I don't care. I don't care at all.
Accounting, yeah!
He doesn't care either. We don't give a fuck, Asians.
Because we're in college.
That's right. And there's fucking the stoners that are like, whoa, my dad owns a business. You want to smoke weed and watch Austin Powers with me? Which is actually what someone said to me during an assignment worth 10% of our mark.
Quote.
Quote, exact quote. And from there, I guess we can go to the 10% of your mark. Everything's worth at least fucking 10% of your mark.
So assignments.
Everything is worth a lot.
Yeah, you get like an assignment's like fucking like, just an essay, and it's worth like 20%. Just like a simple essay.
They don't mark, like, there's nothing they hand out. Most days, people can not go to class for like a week and then just do the assignments. If you were good enough, you could do that and still pass. Like, the class isn't worth anything. You just go in there and fucking.
Here's an example of shitty marketing. Okay, I have to make a fucking minestrone soup. If I don't pour into a 1 liter little container, and if they don't see that, I lose 50% on my exam.
That's ridiculous.
It's fucking stupid.
And here's another thing. There's no human aspect to marking anymore. Like, you know, if you get something close to right, you get a half mark or something. It's all fucking Scantron sheets, which are these bullshit. There's just 4 circles, and you fill one in, multiple choice. And if you get the wrong multiple choice, you're fucked.
It's like EQAO. You know, the little bubble sheets.
Yeah. And they're worded in ways that, like, there'll be 4 answers. Part 1 will seem right. Part 2 seems wrong. Part 3 seems right. And part 4 is like all of the above, and you have to fucking pick one. So you can get fucked by that. You can get fucked by anything. It's just, it seems like they want you to fail. They'll take anyone into college, basically. Like, you can get accepted into college, and you're, oh, I didn't even graduate grade 10. They'll still fucking take you.
My name is Brandon Hoffman, and I passed English with a 50.
My name is Ryan, and I want to be a paramedic.
But I'm fat and lazy, never want to leave my basement.
Oh, well, you can come to Fanshawe, Ryan. You're just not going to pass. Because we don't give a shit about you as a person.
We just want your money.
Yeah, that's what they say. They're like, oh, you're not a number to us. You're a person. We just don't fucking like that person. We want to rape the shit out of that person's bank account, fuck their parents so they, like, work 6 jobs so you can fucking fail. And that's Hoffman. That's enough about Hoffman.
That's kind of true, though, like how we're not people, we're numbers. Because on all your assignments, they don't even care about your names on it. They care about your student numbers on there. So.
Yeah. And yeah, you are just a student card. Like, if you go to something and you're 19, we're going to take away your student card and we're never going to give it back if you drink, because that's your fucking identity. It gets you on the bus, it gets you everywhere.
It's true, you can't do anything without it.
It's just a picture of you, and that's more important than you are.
I guess we can move on to teachers.
Teachers. Okay, teachers, you don't have to have a degree in teaching to teach at college, at least not at Fanshawe. Because I've got this one teacher, all he has is auto experience. And everything that's going to be on the test, he's like, pay attention, guys, this is a golden nugget. Like, we're fucking grade school kids. Okay, I gotta write down the golden nuggets. It's fucking ridiculous. And
hey, Jimmy, I got a golden nugget! Good for you, Jimmy.
Oh, suck my golden nuggets, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That was the first fucking rape reference in this whole show. That's pretty impressive for us. And I've got another teacher, I swear to God, all he's done in his life is work random fucking quickie marts. I'm not racist, but this guy, you'd expect him to drive cabs and blow up airplanes. That's all, and he comes, okay, we don't eat meat for my religion. And so what's a specialty marking place that we would go to? We would go to some place for Hindu people like me, where we go, because they're all fucking Indian. I don't give a shit.
Allah Akbar!
College made me racist.
That's what Fanshawe did.
If you go to college, you will be a racist fuck. And half the teachers you don't fucking understand, because they're like, oh, we're so diverse. We got this big black guy as your teacher. Yo, what's up, my students? We're talking about B-balls today. Black balls.
Yeah, I had a nutrition teacher that, she kind of looks like a hooker. She's kind of like Dumbo the slut. She's got massive ears, but she's kind of hot. So Dumbo the slut, you know, it works out. But she couldn't spell muscle.
She could not spell muscle. She could make one stick up.
Like the whole, okay, she's like writing on the chalkboard, and she's like, okay, and then she turns back, that's wrong. Okay. A student tells her how to spell it, she fucked it up 6 times.
And here's another thing. The things that they teach you are things you already fucking know. Like, they're common sense. We spent a week talking about target markets, and that's just like who would buy your product. In math class, I had to go through, this is worth on my fucking part of my GPA, part of everything, this is worth marks, a slideshow that all you did was, what's 10 days after January 11th? So we could figure out future dates of things. Who the fuck, if you don't know what 10 days after January 11th is, go to college, you'll learn shit. If not,
you'll learn how to do that.
You'll learn, yeah, or you could fucking look at a calendar and fucking Hallmark. So if you wanna learn dates on a calendar, you can either spend tens of thousands of dollars or go the fuck to Hallmark.
Speaking of that, we'll go on to schedules next.
Because that has so much to do with Hallmark. I like your transition.
No, you talked about schedules a bit.
You're right, go.
Schedules. Breaks are fucked. You'll have like, well, only you have better. You explain it. You have shittier.
I am on a 4-hour break right now, half an hour. So by the time you see this video, I will probably be in math class already, learning about dates. So I will be a fucking genius by the time I come back.
Who the fuck puts an exam on a Saturday?
That is a very good question.
22-hour week. I don't want a fucking exam on a Saturday. It's 3 to 11. You're fine.
Okay.
But
gotta catch 327.
It makes no sense to me, and my battery's running low because I've used it a shit ton. Anyways.
And here's the thing. Why are they so fucking unbalanced? Like, Mondays, Tuesdays, I have 2-hour days. 2-hour days. That's fucking bullshit. Why can't you give me more hours? And then Wednesdays and Fridays I have 9 to 5, or 10 to 5, and then Thursdays I have 9 to 5. Why can't you fucking balance them out? Can't you just look at the fucking sheets and realize, wow, these things are uneven. 3 days a week are bullshit, and 2 days are easy. Some days he has to wake up at 2, and some days he has to wake up at 7 in the morning. Well, I have to be in class by 2, and some days I have to be in class at 9 a.m. and they expect me to have a balanced fucking sleeping schedule. Sometimes I'm eating Cheerios the time I'm usually eating fucking lunch. I can't adapt to this bullshit. So, yeah, and I think we've covered a lot of shit. We'll probably come up with more. We'll make a sequel video if we have to. It's just, you can't really make friends unless you fucking use technology. Like, here's a challenge for the fucking viewers out there. Go into a mall and talk to someone and tell them to add you on Facebook. See if you can do it.
That's what you gotta do. One person, find a group of 5 people and try to make a friend with one of them.
Yeah, you can't, like, be with your friends and be like, yo, what's up, baby, these are my friends. No, you gotta fucking fly solo, walk in there, and make them believe that you're worth talking to. It's promoting yourself.
It's pretty true.
You just have, because, like, there's people sitting at tables, and you're like, oh, why would I go up to a group of 5? I can go up to one single girl sitting by herself. Do it. Come on. I'd like to see anyone with the balls to walk up to a chick sitting by herself.
Talking to you, Ryan Beach.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna do the question of the week.
Question of the week. If you had $8,000 right now and you weren't gonna go to this shitty fucking college, what would you do with it?
Yeah, what would you do with $8,000?
Yeah. Well, between us, we'd have $16,000. So you and your friend, what would you do with $1,600? What would you do with $1,600 between 2 people? Would you fucking go on vacation or some shit? And I know this wasn't as funny as our last video, but you need to hear this shit if you're thinking about college. It's important shit. So, good night. Think about this. Think about your life, and don't fucking ruin it.
Comment, subscribe. Peace.